Hi Capricorn, welcome to your personal energy focus reading. This is a collective reading and a general reading, so it's not going to resonate with everyone. If it does not resonate with you, check out your moon and rising signs, or perhaps another tarot reader. But this is one thing I do know. If you have a question, Spirit wants you to have the answer. Okay, God, guides, angels, archangels, Holy Spirit, I thank you so much for my Capricorn friends. I thank you for the tarot as a tool, and I thank you for allowing us to understand the personal energies that we look at, and for even giving us ones that we could benefit by focusing on. Show us clearly, what are the personal energies Capricorn could focus on to live their highest and best life. We thank you for clear and concise messages. We thank you for love, light, and prosperity. And we thank you for clarification, confirmation, and validation. What are the three main energies Capricorn can focus on to live their highest and best life? Okay, so we're starting out with solitude, material harvest, and deception and envy. Okay, so I'm going to tell you right now, this is one thing I know. They're not asking you to focus on everybody that ever wronged you in your life with that deception and envy card. We'll get there though. We're going to get clarifiers from the Arcanum Tarot. God, guides, angels, archangels, Holy Spirit, thank you so much for allowing us to be able to clarify the energies on the board. Show us clearly, why are we looking at solitude? What is it about material harvest that you're trying to say to us? And talk to us about deception and envy. Why is that card showing up? We thank you for clear and concise messages, clarification, confirmation, and validation, and love, light, and prosperity. Okay, so clarifying solitude, we have the Two of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups. Clarifying material harvest, we have the Lovers. Yep, it's the Lovers. And we have Justice. And clarifying deception and envy, we have the King of Pentacles. And we have the Fool. Okay, so if you've watched my channel, or this channel, our channel, any amount of time at all, you know that in a reading where I'm asking about personal energy focus, this Lover's card is not about somebody coming into your life. Just so if anybody out there is new, this is not a love reading. Okay, so now we're going to get an oracle message, and then we'll dig into this message. God, guides, angels, archangels, Holy Spirit, I thank you so much for giving us the message on the table. Could you please show us the oracle message that goes right along with it? What is the oracle message for Capricorn? We thank you for love, light, and prosperity, clarification, confirmation, validation, and clear and concise messages. Wow. Wide open. I love this card. The number's 42. 4 is about firm foundations, right? And 2 is about, 2 is like the divine feminine, the ability to bend and not break, the ability to nurture, to cover, to create, all those things. But we're actually going to read the message, and I'm going to hold it back up to the camera in case there's anything that you see in the card. Allow your intuition to speak to you through this picture. Where's that? Okay. There you go. Wide open. You're free to express your uniqueness to the world and share in all the bounty of life's endless possibilities. All manner of opportunities are presented to you at this time. The wide open card is a signal that you're able to truly manifest your dreams and that your goals are in sight. Don't remain small and contracted. Instead, expand your horizons beyond what you believe to be your limitations. You have a unique voice that needs to be expressed in the world. The universe is supportive of new ideas and approaches at this time, so speak up and speak out. This card is a sign of the maverick who freely roams the wide open space of possibility. Allow for a greater vision to replace old ideas as you dream grander and grander dreams. Beautiful. Okay, Capricorn. So you have some stuff going on there. Okay, so we're going to start with the energy to focus on. Remember, this is about your personal energy focus. Whenever we're talking about where can you put your focus to be able to live your highest and best self. And so the first thing coming out the gate is they're saying solitude. Perhaps you're feeling like you're juggling too much, right? So they're asking you to pull back, maybe pull back from some things and allow yourself the time to love yourself. Allow yourself the time to nurture yourself, to fill your own cup. Love yourself enough to be able to say no to your friends. I'm not going out on Saturday night because I want to stay home and watch a movie, or I want to stay home and read a book, or I want to stay home and work on my book. Whatever, I feel like you've been denying yourself because you've been quite busy in a task-oriented mode, or in not necessarily a people-pleasing mode, because I don't feel like that's your energy, but that you need to be out there doing something, right? But they're asking you, don't forget about yourself. Focus on yourself too, because this is important for you to feel that balance. This is important for you to fill your cup for yourself with love, to fill yourself up and love yourself unconditionally. They're talking about material harvest. So Capricorn, I feel like they're saying, you've been blessed. You can get out there and do anything. You have showed yourself able to get out there and do anything. Whether or not that's where you're living right now, I don't know, but that's what they're saying. You are capable of doing this, and you have been grateful for it in the past. You've acknowledged that you've not done it on your own, but you have been able to bring sustenance and resources into your life to where you really haven't had to worry, and you've been grateful for that. And then they're showing the Lover's card. So they're saying, when I'm going back here, you're feeling unbalanced because you need to fill your cup. How do you fill your cup? You concentrate on yourself. Now, earlier I said this is not a reading about somebody coming into your life. And the reason I say that, just in case you're still with me and you're new, is because whenever I ask Spirit about you, I know He's going to talk to me, or it's going to talk to me about you, not about some other person coming into your life. This is about you. So this is about you meeting yourself. And this has happened in several of the other readings where this card has come up, and it's like I get this image of somebody standing in front of the mirror, and it's like they want you to go stand in front of the mirror and say the wedding vows to yourself. I promise to love you all the days of my life, in sickness and in health. Commit to yourself in sickness and in health, in good times and in bad times, for better, for worse, all that stuff. Give yourself that same kind of unconditional love that you would want from somebody in a relationship. Love yourself the way that you would want somebody to love you, and continue to or realize, they're saying not continue, realize that this success that you have is usually more prominent when you're in balance with who you are, when you don't spread yourself too thin about helping other people, or not that we're not supposed to help other people, but doing other people's jobs and stuff like that. And you're getting the Justice card, right? So a lot of people say this is the karma card. What goes around comes around. I'm paying karma back from 4,000 lives ago, or whatever. But that's not the case. I don't ever see it that way, first off. But number one, it's definitely not the case here. What it's saying is sometimes we have to be able to bring this balance in, right? Whenever we feel like we're juggling, to be able to bring that balance in, sometimes we have to be able to blind ourselves, take our focus off of what's out there and what we think needs our attention, and focus on us and bring ourselves back in balance. There's another card that I'm seeing in my mind's eye, and it's called Truth. It's about, I think it's the same as the Judgment card, I think, but it's called Truth. And there's this one lady sitting on the scale, and there's nothing on the other side, but the scale is balanced. That's because she understands who she is, and she understands that she deserves the same kind of love that she gives to other people. She deserves the forgiveness that she gives to other people. She deserves all that stuff that she extends to others. She deserves to extend it to herself too. And whenever she does that, things work more fruitfully in her life. And her scale is balanced because she nurtures herself and she takes care of herself. And sometimes we can get so caught up in the day-to-day grind of things and in reaching that next material goal or reaching that next whatever that we forget to nurture ourselves. So I think it's very cool that they come out with the solitude. Take time to pull yourself back, especially when you're feeling unbalanced, like you're having to juggle too much. Take time to pull yourself back, Capricorn, and love yourself. Give yourself the love that you extend to others. And find your balance. Find yourself and find your balance. And continue to walk in this material harvest. That's how that happens. The material harvest card is the same as the 9 of Pentacles, and that's a card of independence, right? That's a card of independence and peace and knowing. And that's where the sky is, right? So to be able to stay there and maintain that place, we have to get quiet. We have to nurture ourselves. We have to really believe not that we're worthy of it, because we know that we're worthy of it, but we just forget to take care of ourselves sometimes. We forget to love ourselves. So you're also getting the deception and envy card. Well, I told you already, they're not telling you to sit in your solitude and think about all the people that did you wrong. That's not what they want to do. They want you to sit in your solitude, and if you have thought that, take those blinders off, right? See, he raises the mask. Because those thoughts do not serve us. And they're wanting you to remember who you are. This is you showing up in your own reading. They're wanting you to take the mask off and remember who you are. Don't ever tell yourself that you're not good enough. Don't ever tell yourself that you don't have the resources. Don't ever tell yourself all those, in other words, stop deceiving yourself, basically. Realize who you are. Look at this guy. The King of Pentacles is such a resourceful man, and he's a wealthy man, right? He's got he's gathered all of the pentacles. He has enough to share to help run his kingdom, that kind of stuff. And they're saying, don't deceive yourself. This is who you truly are. This is not gender specific, but this is who you truly are. And this is you in your own reading, Capricorn. Look, and they're saying every day's a new day. Perhaps there is something new coming into your life, and they're wanting you to remember that, yes, you can do it. Don't deceive yourself into thinking that you can't do it. Whatever it is that they've got you working on whatever it is that maybe in solitude you come up with a new idea or whatever. Don't ever make yourself think that you can't do it. This is who you truly are. This is who you truly are. And they want you to focus on that part. Okay, so now we're going to do the PS. It seems to have been a pretty common theme throughout. Not necessarily with every single reading, but a lot of the readings. It's like we get into this rut where we forget our power. We forget our accomplishments. We forget what we're capable of, and we get into this rut, and it's like it stops us from taking a step that we truly want to take. And I feel like that's what they're saying. No. You're already that person. And whenever you go into solitude, when you get quiet, whenever you put yourself first, when you love yourself the way you love other people, you'll remember that about you. And you'll make your dream grander and grander. There's that card again, right? About don't limit yourself. Don't limit yourself with what you think is available to you, because it's a field of unlimited possibilities. Okay, God, guides, angels, archangels, Holy Spirit, I thank you for Capricorn. Thank you for their reading. I can't take it because I wasn't finished praying. Didn't even really start praying. Thank you for their reading, and thank you for showing us what energies would benefit them to focus on to live their highest and best life. Show us what's the PS, please. Show us the PS for Capricorn. It's a choice, right? You know, whenever Spirit gives a message like this, there's no hard and fast rules. You don't have to follow these rules. You don't ever have to get quiet and nurture yourself. You don't ever have to do that. Nobody's going to swat your hand if you don't. But to live your highest and best self, these are the energies Spirit is saying would be beneficial for you to focus on. But it's always your choice, right? It's always your choice. Sometimes we're so worried, not so worried, but it's like we want to protect ourselves. We don't want to put ourselves out there, because if we fail, people might laugh. Or if we fail, people might talk about us. And I feel like what they're saying with this card is, you know, it's your choice. It truly is your choice. You can stay right where you are in the safety of where you are. Or you can release your heart from these truths that you live by right now and move forward. It's up to you. It truly is your choice. And you know, let me tell you something. I just feel like I need to tell you this. People talk about people all the time. I love it when somebody said, and I was like, I'm going to adopt that. Somebody said, it's none of my business what other people think about me. It's just matters what I think about me. And I thought, well, you know what? That's pretty cool. That's a good, healthy thing to think whenever other people's opinions of us keep us from moving forward. It's healthier to think the other way. But it's always our choice. You don't get punished if you don't follow this advice from Spirit. But they're saying, you know, I feel like they're saying you're yearning for something different in your life. You're yearning for this rebirth. And they're trying to walk you through the steps to do this. You're yearning for it in your life, and they're wanting to give you the steps to do it, because you have every capability, you have every ability. You can absolutely live the life you want. It's you judge yourself whether you're worthy of it or not. I feel like whatever it is you've been doing is not the way to get there. They're asking you to retreat a little bit, take care of yourself, love yourself. Something else happens when we love ourselves. Our heart, it's like our heart opens up, and then our mind opens up, and then we can hear the guidance that comes into us. It's really a different kind of thing. Look, and there's the wheel, right? So they're saying, I love this. I think for you to read it the right way, I have to turn it this way. They're saying it's your choice. You can keep doing what you've been doing and be probably perfectly happy. But they feel like you're truly ready for something new in your life, Capricorn. And they're saying, if you're ready, it's the right time. It's the right time if you're ready. But only you can make up your mind about whether it's the right time or not. All right, Capricorn. That is your personal energy focus. Hope it was beneficial to you. And until next time, go out and have a super duper day. Bye.